A wonderful 90th minute goal from Steven Bergwijn gives Tottenham the win. Spurs 1, Birmingham 0. Just before I start today's video, I would just like to say a huge thank you very much to every single subscriber to this channel. This morning we have just passed 40,000 subscribers, so thank you very much indeed. Welcome back to another video. I hope you're all keeping safe and well. So it is another pre-season friendly for Tottenham Hotspur. 2 games in just 24 hours. We beat Reading yesterday 4-1. We beat Ipswich last week 3-0. And today we face Birmingham City. Tottenham do have one more pre-season game before the Premier League starts, and that is Watford next week. But a number of players for Tottenham won't feature next week because after today's game, they will be going off to international duty. The 2 pre-season friendlies that Tottenham have had so far, Ipswich last week and Reading yesterday. No disrespect to either of those teams, but it has been very comfortable for Tottenham. So I'm personally hoping that Birmingham City turn up today and give us a real game. Anyway, the first half lineup for Tottenham to face Birmingham City today is Joe Hart, Aurier, Dyer as captain, Carter-Vickers, Sirkin, White, Sissoko, Clark, Jedson, Sessegnon and Lucas. The subs are Lloris, Gazzaniga, Bowden, Davis, Delvin, Scarlett, Højbjerg, Bergwijn, Dele, Heung-min Son and Harry Kane. Harry Kane is back. Personally, I'm so happy that Harry Kane will be getting some minutes in a Tottenham shirt this afternoon because, of course, after today, he will be going off on England international duty as England's captain, and he will miss the final pre-season friendly ahead of the 2020-2021 Premier League season. Tottenham's first game is on the 13th of September at home to Everton. So Harry Kane's warm-up or his pre-season will be whatever he plays today, which I'm hoping it will be around 45 minutes. He'll play the second half, perhaps. And then the 2 England matches. So that is his preparation going in to the new season. Well, not a great deal to say about that first half. The best chance probably fell to Ryan Sessegnon about 5 minutes before half-time. Should have buried it, just took too long. Goalkeeper saved it in the end. Tottenham haven't really created that many chances in this first half. Funny enough, in the earlier on in the video, I said that I wanted Birmingham to give us a game today. They definitely have, and it's 0-0 at the break. So I've now got Spurs fan Dean with me. Dean, Tottenham 0, Birmingham City 0. What did you make of that first half?
Well, that was dull, wasn't it? That was properly dull. But Birmingham came up with a plan, and they've got, I think, 5 across the middle. So they've come out. They must have watched the Ipswich game and the Reading game. Thought, they ain't going to be us. It's not going to be 3 or 4-0. So we're just going to sort of flood the midfield, and they're going to sort of try and get in behind us. And without the speed of Sonny and the hold-up player Kane, we're kind of like struggling.
Do you expect Mourinho to now make a lot of changes? Indeed, Harry Kane is on the bench as well.
Yeah, I don't know if he'll make like loads and loads, but because obviously he knows where Sonny's playing. He knows what Kane can do, but he can have to change something because, again, we want to keep that momentum going, keep the winning going. So I thought the lads played well. I thought Sirkin played well, and I think Harvey White's had a good game as well. So if you've got pluses out of that, that's what I think anyway.
Dean, do you expect a lot of these young players to come in when we've got the likes of the Carabao Cup competition and, of course, the Europa League competition starts very soon for us as well?
Yeah, definitely. I think the Carabao Cup for sure. I mean, they're out playing and they make, they're not making many mistakes. I think Cameron Carter-Vickers needs a little bit more work. But to have someone, and I know a lot of people did sort of have a look at that transfer of Joe Hart. But for the last 3 games, all you can hear is him. Constantly, either telling somebody to go somewhere or praise. All I can hear, yes, Dennis, well done, move across. and I think yesterday's game, he gave the ball away, and all I could hear was, "Shake it off, Dennis. Shake it off. Right, go at him. Make up for it. Yes, Dennis." And even Serge Aurier, he was praising him. You know, brilliant Serge. And again today, they're saying about Dyer, organised. So yeah, I mean, I think we need that. We need somebody who's vocal, and to be able to sort of have that. And yes, he did come from West Ham, he did come from Burnley, but he did play for City, and he's won many things. So yeah, he's not like he's a dope. You know what I mean?
I completely agree, Dean. I love a goalkeeper that talks. I think a goalkeeper should be talking to his defence and his team throughout the game. You can hear nothing but Joe Hart screaming and shouting. Do you really think that he could push Hugo Lloris to the #1 spot this season?
It's a tough one, but he's younger than Hugo, I think. So yeah, you know, I think and again, sorry, West Ham fans and Burnley fans, but to come to Spurs, he's like he's had a sort of wake up, and now he's got a bit of a step up. So I think he'll do well. You know, so he's got somebody in Hugo to again has won stuff. So yeah, I think you could push him. You know, there's reports that Gaza might be going to Fulham. So yeah, he could push up to the second place, and then sort of. I don't see why not. He's not letting any goals so far, is he?
Dean, have Tottenham got enough out of this pre-season so far for you to go ahead into the Everton game in just 2 weeks' time?
Yeah, we see how they can play. I mean, Sonny's been like electric, and we haven't played Harry yet. And what you got to also realise is it's not been that long since the season finished. Yeah. So we're having a little bit of a downtime. It's almost like a sort of warm down session, you know, attack v defence. So yeah, I think we're going to get enough out of it. I'd like to see another couple of players brought in. I think Højbjerg's done well. So and again, Joe's done well. And then when Bell comes and Mbappe comes and Dybala come, yeah, we'd be brilliant. I think we'd be winning stuff.
As well as a lot of these players playing, do you think some of them are actually being put in the shop window? The likes of Serge Aurier and Cameron Carter-Vickers and Juan Foyth. Will they be Tottenham players next season, or are they being put in the shop window now? I think Serge is probably in the shop window, but we still need a right back. You know, we do. You can't just rely on one or two. So, and again, I think Foyth can play in the middle as well as play on the right, and Serge can play like in the midfield as well as a right back. So, if we don't have to get rid, I don't see why. I mean, he does get a lot of stick, the Serge, but he can put a ball in. He really can. But sometimes it goes sailing over the woodwork. But other times it can like land straight on top of Kane's head. So yeah, I'd keep him. Well, lots of reports have come out, Dean, that Matt Doherty is actually having his medical today at Hotspur Way. If that happens, what do you think about that signing? Yeah, I think again, his Premiership, he knows that. So we haven't got to have that bedding in period. So yeah, I think he's a good signing. He played well for Wolves, and if he can have a word in Raul Jimenez's ear hole as well, so we can come over to this. It's good down here. Yeah, why not? Not much, do you? No, mate, not me. Yeah. Are you feeling more confident than you were last season going into this new season? Because what realistically, Dean, can Tottenham achieve next season? It's tough because of what the other teams are doing. I mean, Chelsea, Christ, they've gone mad. City, not so much. And Liverpool sort of haven't done a lot. So Liverpool might do an us, stay with what we've got. We're Premiership leaders. We've won the cups. So we don't need to do too much. But at the same time, they've only got to lose a couple of players and, they could sort of drop down the league a little bit. But as we said before, I'd take 5th and a cup right now. Dean, I've got to ask, because I'm just watching the highlights here of the first half. Ryan Sessegnon should have probably done better and scored just before half-time. What have you made of Ryan Sessegnon, and do you think that Tottenham will actually allow him to go out on loan next season, or will Jose use him?
Don't know, because I knew I was going to speak to you. I've made it, like, you know, as we was going through the game, I made a couple of sort of notes and stuff. And the last one, Cess wants too much time. And that's what he does. He seems to get the ball. Instead of saying, right, I've got the ball, see my feet, drive. He goes, I've got the ball, now I'll go. And by that time, he's shut down. So, but that'll come with more and more game time, I think. So, I mean, he's a good player. There's no doubt, you know, no doubt in that. But I think he just wants a little bit too much time on the ball, especially in the Premiership. It's not going to happen.
Dean, last question for you. Before the Premier League starts again on the 13th of September for us, I know it starts on the 12th, but how many more signings for Tottenham?
I'd like another. We definitely need a backup striker, without a doubt, because obviously you look at Sonny. Sonny's playing brilliant, but if Sonny gets hurt, which he does, and Kane's hurt, we've got nothing. You can see that with what we're playing. I think he's trying to see what Mora can give as a backup, and it's not enough. He runs into blind alleys rather than just popping that ball off because he thinks he's got to do it himself and score them goals. It's not happening. So yeah, we definitely need a striker, and we need to sort out this Ndombele saga as well. That needs to be put to bed. Either he goes or he stays and commits to the club.
I did wonder whether we were going to get through a conversation without you mentioning it.
No, it just ain't going to happen, right? Because I just don't get it. 65 million, sits on the bench, or I've got some disease now, mate. The disease he's got is like keep going into Chip King because there's something wrong with that lad. There really is.
Dave, thank you very much. Enjoy the second half. Come on, you Spurs.
Come on, you Spurs.
So at half-time, Jose Mourinho has made 4 changes. Hugo Lloris, Ben Davies, Dele Alli and Steven Bergwijn all come on for Tottenham. And Joe Hart, Dennis Serkin, Harvey White and Eric Dyer go off. 80 minutes gone now, and without doubt, the best chance has just fallen to Sessegnon again, who has just shot with his right foot wide of the post. So best chances of the game have both fell to Ryan Sessegnon. And about 10 minutes ago, he had a great chance to cut the ball back. And just didn't find the Spurs shirt. We're now in the 82nd minute, and I must say that I'm very surprised that we haven't seen Spurs striker Harry Kane enter the field of play yet. Of course, Heung-min Son has come on. You've got Jack Clark on now as well. But yeah, still no Harry Kane. Just when you think it's going to end 0-0 and be a bore draw, Steven Bergwijn has just popped up and gave Tottenham the lead, 1-0. It is virtually the last kick of the game. Tottenham have won this game 1-0. Dele Alli was running forward, gave it to Pierre-Emile Højbjerg, who then assisted Steven Bergwijn, who shot from outside the box in front of the south stand. A wonderful, wonderful goal, 1-0. Thanks for watching today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. Please do put all of your thoughts and comments in the comment section below on what you thought of the game today and what you thought of player performances as well. Who stood out for you? Look out in the next couple of days because it is a huge couple of days for the club. Sunday evening, well, should I say Monday morning, early hours of Monday morning, just after midnight on Sunday, it will be released. The Amazon documentary, the long anticipated documentary on Tottenham's 2019-2020 season will be released by Amazon, so do check that out. Also on Bank Holiday Monday, 12 noon UK time, is the Europa League draw that Tottenham will be in the 3rd qualifying round. I can't even pronounce half the teams that Tottenham could face, so it will be very, very interesting who Tottenham will be drawn against. Whoever is drawn first will be drawn at home, and it is only one leg. But as I say, please do put all of your thoughts in the comment section below. I'll see you on the next video. Come on, you Spurs.